end of my journey. So much pain, but these niggas couldn't hurt me. The return of the king. Victorious IB. Motherfucking LORD. Heaven is my destiny. You don't believe, that's what you telling me. That's because your ass is wicked. Non-believing antichrist bitches. Why the fuck would I wanna hang around you heathens?
What up, niggas? Another quick introduction to this video. This video is talking about bloodlines and shit, reptilians, angels, us angels. Talking about this before. Our skin color is not going to determine whether or not, whether we going to heaven or not. A white person is not going to hell because their skin is white. A black person is not going to heaven because their skin is black. We all mixed up in some way, shape, or form. You got pure bloodlines on this planet. And you got reptilians, demons, and who knows what else. Like I said, the skin color matters. It's all about who you are on the inside. What you believe. Do you truly believe in Christ or not? In this video, I'm going to play some clips, whether video or audio, from Scott Allen Roberts, PHARAOH Allah, and my nigga Rich Blackman. If they all met each other and had a discussion, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't agree with each other 100% of the time. Just like I don't agree with any of them 100% of the time either. But this information is important for us all. Like I said, skin color matters, but the skin color is not going to determine whether or not you're going to heaven. Some black people still consider themselves Africans. But like I said, we all mixed up in some way, shape, or form. Especially so-called black people. But this information is for y'all to just soak up this information and take out of it what you can and do your own research, like I said, because none of us are gonna agree with each other 100% of the time, But regardless who we are, based on our skin color, it's all about the DNA, whether or not you truly believe in Christ. Now, let's talk about these blood banks. As many of y'all know, I uploaded the PLAYA Show, episode 9. And in this show, I talked about these blood banks, donating blood and all this shit. When I was donating blood back then, I was having a conversation with one of the young ladies who worked there. All these niggas hanging around, we letting them suck our blood and shit. And one of the young ladies that was working there, she told me that every time we donate blood, them motherfuckers get $1,500 for that shit. So here she's telling me these motherfuckers getting $1,500 every time I donate blood, and they giving me $15, $20. Man, fuck this shit. These Jews, these blood sucking motherfuckers, these blood drinking monsters. And of course, I just played that clip with my situation with the blood bank and all that shit. At the end of this video, I'm gonna show y'all a commercial that YouTube channel Rich Blackman recorded, talking about these motherfucking this vampire at the blood bank and shit. This may be my last video for the next 2 weeks or so. I'm gonna see how shit plays out. Everybody's setting these dates and shit. You know, I've been talking about this shit ever since I uploaded that Snakes and Demons video. And you know, so I'm gonna see how this shit plays out.
Are you serious? Are you serious? We have breaking news coming out of the Middle East. ISIS returns. I believe it's a desperate move by ISIS, but because it's a desperate move, they're going to start executing people. They already are. According to Vladimir Putin, ISIS has captured 700 civilians, and these sick terrorists have promised to start executing 10 a day. And this is a warning being released by Vladimir Putin just hours ago. Matter of fact, ISIS has taken 700 people hostage in Syria, and some of them are American citizens. Some of them are European nationals. Matter of fact, a Russian leader said that the depraved terrorist had expanded its control in territory controlled by U.S. and U.S.-backed forces. ISIS has issued Russia with an ultimatum. So they're telling Russia this, and have vowed to execute 10 people every day.
So if I ain't uploading no video in a while, I don't want y'all to be like, uh-oh, did the Illuminati get PLAYA Lord? Please. I'm gonna get them motherfuckers. But anyway, so I'm gonna play the main part of this video, and I'll shut the fuck up. And I'll close out the video in a little while. Peace.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Shit, came back to do this video, man. Once I saw this, I had to make a video about this. See, this is what I was telling y'all. This gal, y'all know she just did the 12 years as a slave movie. Man, look. In this video right here, her damn fangs show. Most people ain't gonna believe that there's people here that got fangs, but they here. Once I saw her fangs, I'm telling y'all, black people, Negroes, that slavery shit is sold to y'all. If you had been enslaved, why do they keep making movies in Hollywood to remind you? What the fuck is the purpose? If you've been raped, do you want to see a movie every 3 years about getting raped? No, nobody wants to see that shit. But y'all keep watching that shit because they keep constantly trying to tell y'all that's all you are. So you don't see yourself as nothing more, man. Y'all got to wake up, man. Get up and look. Look, outside of the... Oh, shit. And I'm not even trying to separate people as far as blood types go. But damn it, if it's vampires here, we got to identify them. I don't give a damn if y'all other people keep... I'm not a vampire. It may not be you. You may not have enough reptilian blood to show as a vampire. But what I'm telling y'all is vampires are here. They're not making all this shit for nothing. God damn, there's a vampire on Sesame Street. Teaching the children. They're not making that shit up, man. That shit is goddamn it more real than all this other shit. There are blood drinkers on this planet. She's a new actress. And she's already showing her fangs. Let me show y'all. I might fast forward to the part where she actually showed these motherfuckers. Reptilian and human makes vampire. Y'all people that get on here arguing every day, the only reason you may not shapeshift is because you don't have enough reptilian genetics in you. You may be 20% reptilian, 80% human. But if you was more like 40, 60, or 50, 50, you'd be shape-shifting too. Let me go to the good one, man. Cause this ain't as clear as it needs to be. That's a good one. Shit, God damn, I went straight to it. Now look at that shit. She's a goddamn vampire. And I'm telling y'all, this is based on blood type. Look at that shit, man. She's a goddamn vampire. And there's tons of them here. Y'all need to do research into seeing. Shit, that's another Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne got a video where her damn teeth go into a vampire form. Man, but y'all gotta go look to all. Damn it. What y'all think happened at church when you do the communion? I said this on another video. You're drinking the blood of Christ. Crackers, you're eating the flesh of Christ. The grape juice, the blood. That's vampires. No sunlight in the church. Because the people getting possessed by the vampires or the reptilians. My church don't do that. It's still not the damn way, man. That shit is false garbage. Y'all think the people that got y'all enslaved gonna give you a religion to set you free? How stupid y'all think these niggas are? They not that damn stupid, man. Y'all gotta be stupid. That book wouldn't have survived, goddamn it, year 01 if it was real. If it was something somebody left behind, they wouldn't let that shit be sitting around for you to save yourself. The motherfuckers don't care about y'all. Man, damn all that religious shit, man. All of it. I don't even, damn that. You better off talking to the universe. Talk to the sky. And like I told y'all too, man, they trying to start race shit. But like I said, it was never a problem between the races. What it is these motherfucking reptilians are doing this shit. Writing these little silly ass letters talking about save our girls. Yes, they really do eat people.
Peace, family. This video right here is about blood types. Now, you got 8 different blood types, right? You have O negative, O positive, A negative, A positive, B negative, B positive. Then you got AB negative and AB positive. So you got 4 different blood type variations on the negative side. You got 4 different blood type variations on the positive side, which gives you a total of 8. Now, with that being said, let's deal with the origin of blood types. First of all, blood types, only one is natural and original. That's the O negative blood type. Now, I'm going to break down the origins of the blood types before I tell you the effects and the types of people that can have these blood types. Now, the O negative blood type comes from the African black woman, which you would call the mitochondrial Eve gene. Now, why is this important? Mitochondrial DNA is DNA that exists outside the nucleus of a cell. Once DNA becomes coiled up in the nucleus of a cell, it's called a chromosome. So, let's break down. Let's get that understood first. Now, why is this important? Because all non-Africans don't have the mitochondrial Eve gene DNA. Listen, I'm going to say it. I say it all the goddamn time. I'm going to say it again. If you are non-African, you are not 100% human being. You are only 93% human being and 7% Neanderthal. Now, why is this important? Because only human beings, aka Africans, have the mitochondrial Eve gene. All non-Africans get their mitochondrial DNA from Neanderthals, aka primates, aka monkeys. So we do not have the same cellular, biological, or genealogical makeup or physiological composition as any other organisms on the planet. Now, with that being said, this breaks down the origins of the blood types, which it is confirmed by science that Neanderthals introduced infected genes into our genetic structure as Africans. Go look it up.
I always thought and pictured a reptilian to be an alligator that stands up. What is a reptile?
This reptilian race came to this planet a long time ago, bred humans as we know them, either interbred with them or genetically spliced.
Do you think the reptiles that are on this planet now might be related in some form or fashion with these reptilian ETs?
God, Adam and Eve, the stories of creation and the flood in the Old Testament, they would probably have come from these older stories, these older mythologies, the legends and mythologies that have been built up over the years.
They're always very, very dangerous or evil.
Right.
I mean, why is that?
According to this one woman who gave me this story earlier, though, it was a sexual story. It's one that said he was kind of breaking ranks and saying, you know, I'm coming to you and I'm communing with you and being intimate with you, even though my race is bent on the destruction of mankind. And I would think that if there was a race that was powerful enough to get here, to genetically create mankind out of ancient hominids, why would they wait so long to dominate us? Or are they, the big question is, are they dominating us now? They're even behind the Illuminati.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it's predicated on the fact that you believe whether or not there's an Illuminati. And why they're always evil, the story goes,
They seem to be.
They are here wanting to subjugate us. Maybe even you or I or anybody else out there, we're really reptilians. It's a story of a divided human seed, if you will, that starts with Nakash having sex with Eve bringing that to Adam, and then he has sex with Eve. She bequeaths twins, one the son of Nakash, the serpent character, and the other one the son of Adam. That's your Cain and Abel. And the things that happen afterward are what bear this story out. And I think this plays into all the mythology that started as far back as the Sumerian civilization back in the Fertile Crescent. And that it was about 2,000 years before the writing of the book of Genesis. And the stories between the Anunnaki accounts of creation, the Anunnaki accounts of serpents, if you will, in Enki, Ea, also known as Ea, he was one of the gods of the Anunnaki. You find in him a serpentine connection, even though he wasn't reptilian himself.
And it was all evil all the time, wasn't it?
Well, he wasn't. What he did wasn't evil, and many times these reptilians you find weren't always evil. I believe it ties into the Sumerian culture, because the Genesis story of the Garden of Eden is, if you look at it and compare it to the Sumerian story, you find they're almost identical with little bits of changes. The chief god of the Sumerian pantheon, the Anunnaki, the Anuna, the chief god was Enlil, or Enlil, he can be called as well, Enlil. And one of the other gods was Enki. But Enki was the god who Enlil called upon to create primeval man. In this account, it says the Anuna were meeting, and Enlil says, "We are so tired of doing all our own work. We're digging our own canals. We're mining our own resources. We're tilling our own ground. Let us therefore create primeval man to do our work for us."
So talking about the shit with the blood bank and all that shit, here's this commercial that Rich Blackman recorded. Check this shit out.
This to show y'all what I was saying about the blood types. Watch this commercial. Listen carefully. They know what's going on. It's just that y'all don't know what's going on. Look at this.
And do you know your blood type?
A or B positive.
Have you eaten today?
I had some Lebanese food for lunch.
I love the Lebanese.
I'm not
Enough
sure
with the
I would.
formalities. Let's get started, shall we?
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? Happier than Dracula volunteering in a blood drive.
Cookies. Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
See that shit? They like to put the truth right in our motherfucking face. But remember, like I said, it's not about the skin color when it comes to whether or not you're going to heaven. We all mixed up in some way, shape, or form. This DNA shit is a bitch, to say the least. But according to one of my brothers of the 144, I believe he's 144 anyway. Wake up, my people, spirit reign. The 144, our blood type is AB negative. But like I said, it's so much that we are just still trying to figure out about who we are, not just on the DNA level when it comes to blood types, what it really means, who we are. We mixed up with all kinds of shit in some way, shape, or form, because even Bobby Hemmett talked about so-called black people in this country. we mixed up with all kinds of races and shit, you know, through slavery and all that shit, you know, and you know, all that shit. So, but reptilians, demons, these demonic spirits, angels, fallen angels, Satan, Lucifer, and all this shit. There's all kinds of shit going on. And when it's all said and done, we'll know the whole truth when that time comes. But again, no matter what color you are, as long as you truly believe in Christ, that's all that matters. But it ain't just human beings on this planet. Like my man Rich Blackman said.
Now look at that shit. She's a goddamn vampire.
So, that's it. Like I said, I may not upload another video for at least a couple of weeks, see how this shit plays out, you know. And in the meantime, y'all stay safe, stay in prayer, and look out for these ungodly niggas in your life. Stay focused on Jesus and walk in the Spirit. Play a Lord, man of God. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Alrighty then. Peace.
I keep telling these slow, far behind folks that if you are not tuned into YouTube, then you just don't know what time it is.